I found the home of my dreams, or so I thought, for the low, low price of $200,000. It was a fixer-upper, but it had good bones. As I was touring the house with my real estate agent, I couldn't help but feel like we were being watched. The house had a weird energy, but I ignored it. Ripped up the carpet in the living room to find a layer of dirt underneath. It was so thick that it looked like the previous owners had used the living room as a garden. He agreed, but he also brought over his girlfriend. The three of us were hanging out on the couch watching TV when we all heard a knock. It said, "Who's there? Who's in my house?" My friend and his girlfriend took off running. They didn't even stop to ask me if I wanted to come with them. We stopped what we were doing and listened. Then we heard it again. Knock, knock. And then the drywall started crumbling away to reveal a face. It was a horrifying, distorted face with sharp teeth and eyes that glowed red in the darkness, and then it started to move. It slithered out from between the walls, its long, slimy body crashing through my living room, heading straight for me. I also found some old children's toys in the attic, which was weird because the house had apparently been empty for at least 5 years. I mean, how many houses do you know of that are going for $200K? Yeah, none. So I was willing to overlook a few red flags. Or maybe it was the real estate agent's bones. Who knows? I'm still not sure. The house was in a rundown neighborhood, but that just meant it was full of character. As we were walking through the backyard, we met the nosy neighbor. She warned me not to buy the house. She said every owner before me had disappeared under mysterious circumstances. I didn't believe her, so I bought the house anyway. After the purchase, I started doing some renovations. One night I was home alone when I heard a scratching sound coming from inside the wall. I ignored it, figuring it was just a squirrel or something. But then, I started hearing what sounded like whispers. I got so freaked out that I called my friend to come over. As we were hanging out in the living room, I turned to him and asked if he could stay the night, because I was too scared to be alone. My friend and his girlfriend started making fun of me, saying it was probably just my imagination. But then the knocking got louder, and then we heard a voice. It said, "Who's there?" My blood ran cold. I knew that voice. It was the same voice that was whispering in my ear the other night. My friend and his girlfriend were pale as they got up and started backing away from the wall. The voice started getting louder and angrier. As I stood there listening to the voice, I realized that I wasn't just hearing it. The walls were shaking.